Siberia, stretching across the vast northern portion of Russia, is one of the most mysterious and unforgiving regions on Earth. Among its frozen wilderness, the Republic of Sakha, commonly known as Yakutia, stands out as the coldest inhabited region in the world. Life here is not just cold, it is a constant battle against temperatures that most people will never experience in their lifetimes. For millions across the world, winter may mean snowflakes, hot chocolate, and heated homes. But in Yakutia, winter represents a level of cold that reshapes daily life, culture, architecture, food, technology, and even the human body itself. In Yakutsk, the region's main city and the coldest major city on the planet, winter arrives early and stays far longer than anyone expects. Temperatures in the coldest months routinely fall to -40 degrees Celsius, -45 degrees Celsius, and often below -50 degrees Celsius. These are not rare events or record-breaking days. These temperatures define the normal winter. Residents grow up learning how to read the air, feel the cold, and adapt their routines to survive conditions that could kill an unprepared person within minutes. The coldest temperature ever recorded in a permanently inhabited place, unstable and causing structures to tilt or collapse. As a solution, houses, apartment buildings, and public structures are all built on raised stilts. Some stand 1 meter above the ground. Others are elevated even higher. It gives the city a distinctive appearance, almost as if it floats above the earth. Engineers here design everything with one reality in mind. The land beneath you is not solid. It is a frozen time capsule that must never be disturbed. Permafrost affects every aspect of life. There is no underground water supply because everything beneath the surface is frozen rock solid. Residents cannot dig wells or install typical plumbing systems found in most countries. Instead, they rely on rivers like the Lena, one of the longest rivers in the world. In the depths of winter, men journey to the riverbanks with axes and saws, cutting gigantic blocks of ice, loading them onto trucks or sleds, and bringing them home. These blocks are stored outside until needed, then melted slowly indoors to produce drinking water. It is a labor-intensive process, but for many families, it is the most reliable way to ensure clean water during the coldest months. Daily life must adapt to the extreme temperatures. People wear layers of specialized clothing, often made from fur or thickly insulated materials. Traditional Yakut fur coats are still considered among the warmest garments ever produced, and even modern coats cannot fully replace them in temperatures below -50 degrees Celsius. Exposed skin can freeze in minutes, and frostbite is a constant danger. Even the simple act of stepping outside requires preparation. Gloves, thermal boots, insulated masks, hats, scarves, and multiple layers become essential, not for comfort but survival. In Yakutia, the natural environment becomes a freezer so powerful that normal appliances become unnecessary. Many families do not use electric refrigerators during winter. Instead, they simply store food outside or in unheated storage rooms. Meat, fish, berries, and vegetables remain perfectly preserved, frozen as solid as stone. Marketplaces often display meat in open-air stalls because the freezing air keeps products fresh without the need for refrigeration. In some neighborhoods, people leave buckets of milk or yogurt outdoors, knowing they will not spoil. Vehicles face perhaps the greatest challenge. At temperatures near -50 degrees Celsius, car engines seize up. The metal becomes brittle, tires stiffen, and batteries die quickly. Because of this, many people leave their vehicles running for long periods, sometimes for hours, just to prevent them from freezing. Engine block heaters, insulated blankets, and heated garages become essential. Even fuel behaves differently in the cold. It thickens and becomes sluggish. Drivers must warm up their engines slowly and carefully because sudden acceleration could damage the vehicle. For newcomers, learning how to operate a car in such conditions becomes a survival lesson in itself. Children surprisingly adapt quicker than adults. In Yakutsk, schools remain open until temperatures drop below -46 degrees Celsius. Only then do classes transition to home-based activities. Until that point, children bundle up in heavy coats, boots, scarves, and mittens and walk to school, through clouds of frozen breath. To someone from a warmer climate, it may seem harsh or even dangerous. But families here have lived with these conditions for generations, and children grow up understanding how to protect themselves. Many find joy in playing outside, despite the weather, developing a resilience unique to this part of the world. One of the most striking sights in Yakutia occurs when boiling water is tossed into the air. Instead of falling to the ground, it evaporates instantly into a mist of ice crystals. Tourists often film this frozen for millennia, and where people rise each day to continue their lives in temperatures that most of the world will never experience.